Hi. I've just done a 5-day fast. I've tried before, but I failed. Failed. I had to quit early. I think I quit on day 4 last time I tried. I have done intermittent fasting since, and I've tried like 2-day fasts and so on. But for the first time, I've actually gotten through a 5-day fast, and I feel great. I really do. I've had some sleep issues. They haven't been exactly been the fault of fasting, to be honest. There's been a full moon. Whether you believe in that stuff or not, it affects me. I don't know why. I also have cats. So they think it's reasonable to get up at 5:30 in the morning. I don't, but they do. So that doesn't help. But I've felt good. I haven't really felt hungry other than yesterday, day 4. I had meetings all day. I could not drink as much water as I wanted. I could not eat as much salt as I wanted. People get freaked out by that. I couldn't drink Keto. I didn't want to drink the disgusting coffee. So yesterday was a bit rough. Yeah. But other than that, it's been terrific. It really has. I'm going to break today soon. I'm going to have some olives, maybe some meat. We'll see. And then we're having some nice pork and shrimp and probably a couple of other things tonight. So that should be great. I'm looking forward to it. And right now I'm hungry, but no worse than, say, you would be for a lunch when you've skipped breakfast or something like that. So if you're on keto, if you're a sugar burner, you'd be pretty hungry if you skipped breakfast. But on keto, yeah, it feels okay. It feels great. And I will experiment with other longer fasts. I've done mostly like 16 hours. I intend to try to do a more regular set of like 48-hour fasts to see what that can do. I've even felt like doing some exercise on fasting. Nothing intense, nothing too much, but yeah, I've lifted a little bit of weights, and I actually overdid it, to be honest. But I took a day off, a day to just rest. I mean, I did work and stuff, but other than that, I just rested. And got back on the horse, and yeah, it feels, you get a little sore and all that, but it feels good. And it's weird that going into fasting, I felt like I wanted to work out when I don't normally work out much. Fasting and the toilet is weird. What I mean by that is, 5 days. How can, not to gross anybody out, but how can there still be stuff in there? I don't get that. I have literally not eaten anything since Sunday, late afternoon, early evening somewhere. And yet, so far I'm trying to put it down to, yeah, it's probably a cleanse. There's a lot of stuff that needs to get out. And yeah, by the smell of things, they probably need to get out. So I've been reading The Obesity Code by Dr. Jason Fung, and also The Complete Guide to Fasting. It doesn't seem to be an unusual thing. It's more of whiskey tango foxtrot moment when you suddenly sit there going, wait a minute, when did I last eat? And you realize, what? It's just weird. But I can say this, it's not the last time I'm fasting. I will try longer fasts. I've mostly done 16 hours and then had a feeding window of 8. I will probably try a 48-hour fast not too long from now. We'll see how I feel. I will definitely eat tonight. I will eat tomorrow because I have friends over. And Sunday we'll see, but maybe sometime next week I'll try and do a 48-hour IF. We'll see. What about weight loss? Well, I went into this having hopes, but I didn't get my hopes up overly. I've been on a plateau for a while, which is sort of why I decided to try this in the first place. I had gained some before I tried this. I've lost about a kilo and a half. Could be water weight, we'll see. I have, however, lost 1.5 centimeters in circumference on my waist as well, which, you know, I've had to actually pull my belt in 1 extra loop this week to not completely drop my trousers. That is good, and I'm curious to see what of that stays on. And since I have worked out, you know, maybe, I don't know, maybe there's been some muscle building or something. But still. And, you know, I've had meetings, I had voice lessons earlier this week, and that all went fine on fasting. I've not told everybody that I fast, but I did tell my voice teacher, to her utter astonishment that I hadn't eaten in 48 hours at that point. I've told a couple of friends and so on, and most of them express shock that you're fasting. I think that's kind of fun, but yeah, I get that not everybody will react. Some people will probably try to feed you, and they really don't have to. That's it for now. So yeah, bye for now, and see you around.